But I wasn't born this way. I was made.
Dexter is returning to our screens yet again, and this time we are getting a prequel. Dexter Original Sin will follow a young Dexter Morgan as he develops his particular moral code. While this series is bound to be filled with familiar secrets, we here at ScreenRant feel there are certain people the show should avoid, starting with a big one. When we first met Dexter way back in Showtime's first season, he was trying to have it all, working full-time as a crime scene technician while indulging his dark passenger. He was also trying to play the family man. Played by Julie Benz, Rita Bennett was Dexter's primary love interest for 4 seasons. She had 2 kids from a previous marriage, and she often provided a stabilizing influence on Dexter's darker impulses. She eventually gave birth to Dexter's own son, Harrison, and was killed off at the end of the show's 4th season. As tempting as it would be to have young Dexter cross paths with his future baby mama, the show would be better to avoid it. By keeping Rita out of the prequel, the show can avoid the kind of wink and nod references that would distract from the main plot. Bringing Rita back would only cheapen her original character and Julie Benz's performance. While the trailer for Original Sin gave us a glimpse of a young Detective Angel, another co-worker of Dexter should stay away. James Dokes was the angry Miami detective who seemed to always have it out for Dexter. Unlike other members of the Miami PD, Dokes never trusted Dexter, a suspicion that paid off when he managed to figure out the killer's dark secret, just before being blown into 6 pieces. It may seem like a good idea to show how Dokes first came to dislike Dexter, however this would weaken the original character. Dokes seemed to just have an intuition about Dexter's hidden side. If the prequel shows that he actually saw Dexter do something wrong long ago, it would mean he just didn't tell anyone about it for years. Dokes was only in 2 seasons of the show, but Eric King's performance was so memorable it's still memed today.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The original run of Dexter had some memorable villains. However, one stands above all the rest. Played by John Lithgow, Arthur Mitchell was also known as Trinity. The show's 4th season had Dexter tracking the serial killer who had been secretly operating for decades. Over the course of the season, Dexter learns that Arthur is a family man and a seemingly normal person who harbors a dark passenger similar to his own. While the original series established that Trinity had been killing for decades, the show should avoid a cameo. Trinity specifically went under the radar for almost 40 years. Having Dexter or the Miami PD investigate him early would take away from the character's terrifying skill. Not to mention that it would be very hard for anyone to succeed John Lithgow's chilling and intense acting job, which made Arthur easily Dexter's best villain. Who else do you think the prequel should avoid? Thanks for watching ScreenRant and stay tuned for more streaming news.